News, bringing you the latest update about COVID-19 from around the world. And here is the news. The COVID-19 case rise in China is becoming alarming. Governments have been forced to lock down again in large cities such as Wuhan to Xining. Wuhan, the world's first COVID-19 outbreak at the end of 2019, reported about 20 to 25 new infections each day this week and has registered 240 cases during the last 14 days. Local authorities ordered more than 800,000 people in one district to stay home until October 30. Wuhan also suspended the sale of pork in parts of the city in pictures and posts on the social media. The ruling comes after authorities mentioned that one of COVID's cases has been linked to the local pork supply chain. Meanwhile, Guangzhou, the fourth largest city in China, closes roads and neighborhoods and keeps the people at home as new ground is high to be-risk COVID. In Xining, the capital of the Xing province, social media feeds told about shortages and inflation prices for essential goods. This occurred when health authorities in the city of 2.5 million people raced to check on rebound COVID after a week-long national holiday in early October. The burden of the corona China virus remains small by global standards, but strict measures of containment apparently weighed heavily on the world's second-largest economy and rocked its financial markets. Other major cities throughout China, including Detong and Xi'an, have imposed new restrictions this week to control the local outbreak. In Beijing, the Universal Amusement Park Resort closed on Wednesday after at least one visitor made a positive COVID. In Zhengzhou, an outbreak occurred in a factory that employs about 300,000 people and is known as the largest producers of iPhones. Foxconn Technology Group, who is running the facility, acknowledges the case and says operation and production are relatively stable. According to the Worldometer's data, China currently leads a total of 258.398 infections and 5,226 deaths linked to COVID-19. The second news is the Tibetan regional capital Lhasa took to the streets to protest against the strictly COVID-19 in the region. The protests were rare in a city strictly governed by his government. The video footage shows hundreds of people, both natives of Tibet and Han Chinese migrants, participated in the demonstrations. The video called short on Wednesday, 26 October, was distributed on the social media platform Chia Douyin and Weibo before it was deleted by the authorities. There was no sign of struggle during the protest. The rally is believed to be the first time in Lhasa since 2008. When Tibetans have taken to the street protesting the Chinese government's treatment of their communities. The Chinese authorities put a lot of pressures on the protests in 2008. This week's march seems to be taking place day and night. Lhasa himself is undergoing lockdown, aka quarantine, over 2 months of Beijing's no-COVID policy. It raised strict rules across the country every time the COVID-19 case increases, from Shanghai in the east to Tibet in the west of China. Rare protests are also taking in cities like Shanghai, where whole cities went into lockdown for 2 months last summer. Authorities on Friday, 28 October, ordered mass tests of COVID-19 to 1.3 million residents of the Yangpu district in the city and instructing them to stay at home until at least their test results are known. That's all the news for today. Stay tuned on Manda Pro Access News for the latest update. I'm Alsha. Thank you for watching and have a great day.